Yo! Welcome back to another Den Den Boys video. My name's Garth. I'm one half of the Den Den Boys. And on today's episode, we want to start a new feature called Hidden Gems. Now, these are going to be short, sharp, quick little videos. And the purpose of these videos is to highlight some games that we think maybe not enough people know about, doesn't get enough hype, or games that we love and want to see more people playing. So, we're going to start with Gunner's Heaven for the PS1. This was a 1995 release by Media Vision. It was also known as Rapid Reload in Europe. It unfortunately never got released in the United States because at the time, Sony of America had decided that they didn't want to release any more 2D games. They were trying to push the 3D capabilities of their system and show how great it was. They didn't really want to go back and be seen to be releasing old games, 2D games. Which sounds weird, but hey, that's what it was like. In terms of cost, a Japanese copy is going to cost you somewhere between the 120 to 150 mark. But, you know, I'm sure you can bargain hunt and get it cheaper than that. Unfortunately, the PAL release is going to cost about double that, about the $300 mark. So if you can get yourself a Japanese copy, that's going to be better for your back pocket. And in terms of the language, there's almost zero language barrier in this game. So save yourself the dollars, get yourself a Japanese copy. Obviously, you need an NTSC console to play it, but hey, there you go. All right, so there's a bit of history about the game, a bit of information about the game. Let's talk about why it's a hidden gem. Reason number one, like we said before, it is a 2D run and gunner. It is a beautiful looking game, a spectacular looking game. When the PS1 and the Saturn released those 2D games, they were outstanding. So this is no exception. It is a beautiful, beautiful game. Big sprites, bright colors, pops off the screen. I play it on my rear projection TV. Absolutely amazes me every time I put this on. Like if you want to show off video game graphics, this is the game I put in there. Beautiful game. Number two, although it's a run and gunner, they tried to add a few different features to the run and gun genre. So the first thing they did was that they added a point system. So basically, when you defeat enemies, they'll drop coins or diamonds. And by collecting those points, you build up your power of your weapon. They do have a power up that when it drops, if you can collect it, it goes into like super mode and it just blitzes enemies and, you know, takes them all out. It's really cool. Lasts for a short amount of time. So yeah, there's a bit of strategy in there by collecting the coins and keeping your weapon powered up. Speaking of strategy, they also really encourage the 4 weapon types to be used. So there's, from memory, there's a flamethrower, a normal spread shot, a laser beam, and a homing shot, I think. And basically, you really do need to use the 4 different weapon types. It's not a matter of just choosing the one weapon and powering up, and because that's the one you like and playing the whole game like that. You can't really do that. You've got to use certain weapons on certain bosses. Certain stages suit certain weapons. Yeah, it's a real strategy of cycling between the weapons within stages and within bosses to actually beat them and progress the game. So I really enjoyed the strategy of playing through these levels. So that's another reason. A third reason why I think this is a hidden gem is the bosses themselves are amazing. They're very over the top, difficult, but really cool to, you know, keep trying, and when you beat it, it's an amazing feeling. That like I said, that challenge again is just in the sweet spot. So it's a really cool boss rush, and that probably leads on to the last reason why I think it's a hidden gem is this the difficulty itself. It's a challenge, but it's an enjoyable challenge. It never feels unfair or cheap or like you can't beat it. It's just about putting the hard work in, learning the stages, learning the bosses, and you will progress the game. It's a really enjoyable challenge. So there you go. There's 4 reasons why I think Gunner's Heaven is a hidden gem, and why you should definitely go out, grab yourself a copy, and play through for yourself. In terms of the channel, thanks again for watching us. We really appreciate you guys tuning in. We like putting out videos for you guys and doing these things on the YouTube. So we appreciate if you could do all those great YouTube things. So like, share, comment, and hopefully we'll see you very, very soon for another Den Den Boys video together. Peace.